I used to be a people pleaser when I was little. My mom was like, "Stop that shit," and I was, "Can I curse?" Like, "Stop that shit," and I was like, "What?" And so she was like, "You gonna keep trying to please people, and you gonna lose yourself?" And I was like, "Lose myself?"
So like this is for people who are people pleasers. Like
come to me.
They don't understand like what do you mean? Thought it'd be good to talk to you because I feel like I've learned so much from you.
Girl.
Like, good example.
Girl, yeah, you're just trying to make it.
Great example of loving yourself, putting yourself first, still maintaining who you are no matter who you are around.
It's so hard.
I know.
It's so hard.
You make it look easy.
My name is Joan. Fun fact, Joan means God is gracious in Hebrew and God is good in English.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so people pleasing. I mean, for me, that came out of just like wanting people to like me. And so, you know, not telling people when I was upset about stuff. And then that led to, or that showed up as me holding stuff in when I was a little kid. And then when something would happen, just like blow up and cry and fuss at people. And I'm up halfway raised my boys. We couldn't talk about the grown folks. So if I was mad at my mama, it would show up in me fighting with my sister, or I don't know, something else. It would show up in perfectionism in school, which is why I was always so adamant about school. I love learning, but grades were the way I could prove stuff to people, to show people I was worthy of attention and love. I have an older sister who was boosie badass before I knew what badass was, and so she stumbled on her way and figured some stuff out and bumped heads with mom, and mom raised us to be independent thinkers. And that doesn't mean that we're like distant from people. It just means we are able to think for ourselves and we own our actions. And so
you're 10. Your mom said stop that.
Girl,
Did she tell you how?
She said you can either do what other people want and be unhappy or have a fake happy, or you can figure out what you want to do and do that. And even if nobody else is happy, you happy. And so I don't know if she really told me how to do it. I can't remember, but I remember her telling me across time, you know, whatever you do, do it because you want to do it, because you'll be held accountable for it, or you'll reap the benefits of it, and you also reap the consequences of it. If you don't like something, say something. Like if you don't like it, say it. Well, I'm a finicky eater, and so Dad used to get me in trouble. I don't like this, and she would say, fine, if you don't like it, you can eat peanut butter and jelly, you can eat some rice and beans, you can eat some cereal, but I'm glad that you said you didn't like it. And that also got me in trouble when I went places, because I was like, oh, well, I don't need this. No. She also, I think, taught by modeling us what that looked like. And so went where she wanted to go. My mother's an introvert, and she's a social introvert. And so when she was tired, she was tired. And she would tell you she's ready to go, or she would make herself get missing. And so that was helpful to see her do that over time. And when she did stuff she didn't want to do, but it was stuff she needed to do for whatever reason, she would say, I'm doing this not because I want to, but because, you know, we need to get this done, and we need to get that done. So I could see what like negotiation looked like, but she didn't call it negotiations. And if she didn't like people, she was just like, I don't fool with them, I keep it moving. And I don't like what they did, and here's why I don't like it. And if they ask me, I'm going to tell them, or if it comes up, I'll let them know. And she wasn't rude about it. She just was very, you know, this isn't going to work. It is going to work. Here's why. Let's keep it Gucci. So once you start to get free and figure out who you are, then you can just try to be that. And then you don't have to fake it with people, because they accept you for who you are, or they don't. Or they just say, at some point you get old enough to realize it's not really either or. It's just like, I love them and they get on my nerves, and I like them, but boy, they get on my nerves. And so the same grace goes the other way. My friends love me and I get on their nerves. Okay, so we human, so I'm going to get on your nerves and you're going to get on mine. But if we're not causing harm and I have the grace for it that day, let's go. So it's just trial and error and getting it right and saying you're sorry when you did it wrong, or when you feel like you did it wrong, and then you learn that you didn't really do it wrong, or there might have been a better way to do it, but the way you did it wasn't wrong. So you just keep living.